Pecha Kucha is within the field of online content. More specifically, we're going to take a closer look at the ebooks market, which is a market primarily dominated by Amazon and their Kindle service, but is now seeing the emergence of Google and their Playbook store. The experience of reading a book has always been associated with something very analog, but is now shifting towards a more digital experience where you have e-readers and apps on smartphones and tablets, where you can store entire libraries of thousands of books, and you can manage that library across all your different devices, whether it be tablet, phone, and computer. This all means that e-commerce is changing the status quo of the reading experience. But if we look at the revenue for total book sales, we see that ebooks only amounts for 1.4 billion out of the 29. On the other hand, we do see that in the total book consumption, ebook is actually responsible for 28% of that entire consumption. The digital reading experience offers some new opportunities and some challenges as well. 94% of libraries now offer ebooks, which means that in the future, libraries probably won't contain books, but only computers. On the other hand, since it's so easy to distribute the ebooks, there is a big US market for illegal ebooks, which resulted in a loss of sales of 350 million last year. The companies we're going to take a look at is Kindle Unlimited and Google Play Books. Kindle started back in 2007 as part of the Amazon ecosystem, and Unlimited is their newest service. Google Play Books is part of the Google ecosystem and relaunched in 2012 of the old Google eBooks. Kindle offers 6.9 million titles, which makes it the biggest online bookstore in the world. Their Unlimited service, however, faced some limited support from major publishers, which means that you can miss out on some of the bestsellers on their subscription service. They also use a proprietary file format called the ACW, which means that you can't buy a book elsewhere and then use it on your Kindle device or your Kindle app. Google Play Books offers 5+ million titles in 75 countries as opposed to Kindle Unlimited's 12 countries. They also use the industry standard file format for ebooks, which is called EPUB, which basically means that you can buy an ebook from everywhere you like, and then you can actually read it and edit it and manage it in your Google Play Books app. When it comes to the value proposition of these two businesses, they are slightly similar. But we do see a few differences, as Kindle will let you read as many books as you'd like per month because of their subscription-based model, and Google Play Books will let you manage your entire ebook catalog and even upload your own PDFs because of their use of the standard EPUB file format. The e-commerce platform from the two businesses is somewhat different. Kindle Unlimited is a service provider and Play Books is a content provider. They both function as a market creator where private people can upload their own publications and bypass the publishers in order to sell directly to their customers through the services of Kindle and Play Books. When it comes to interacting and making their services available to the user, Amazon have their own online bookstore, they got their own e-reader, and they got their own app available for iOS and Android. Playbooks is part of Google's combined e-commerce platform called the Play Store, and they offer dedicated apps to iOS, Android, as well as a universal web app. So how do they get the users in the first place? Well, for Kindle, users are not signed up for the service with an Amazon account or even with the Amazon Prime account. They gotta sign up for Kindle Unlimited independently as their own service. For Playbooks, users are pretty much already signed up through their Google account and they got their preferred payment method already in there. All they gotta do is purchase the books. Let's talk about the revenue models. We touched upon it a little bit before, but Kindle Unlimited is a subscription-based model where you pay a regular fee to gain unlimited access to Kindle Unlimited's book catalog. You also have the option to borrow or purchase books from the regular Kindle catalog, which is somewhat bigger. Google Play Books is based off a more traditional sales revenue-based model. But it's kind of difficult to say just how successful they are with that model, as the only number that's available in their financial report is the revenue for the entire Play Store, which is 10 billion in 2016, but most of that money is coming from in-app purchases and music division. Since both businesses are sub-brands to other parts of the ecosystem, it's pretty difficult to give an exact number of the users for each. Some of the best estimates for Kindle Unlimited is that there is currently 2.5 million dedicated readers out there. And for Google Play Books, all we can really say is that there's 1.6 billion active Android users and they all have access to the Google Play Store. A quick Google search shows that Kindle Unlimited is actually paying for advertisements to pop up when you search for the word ebook. Whereas if you search for the word book, all you will see is the Google Playbook and their original Google Books webpage. So what are some of the advantages that these businesses have? Well, for Kindle Unlimited, they were the first mover. They have an established market and some dedicated products where they can push the Kindle bookstore. And they have the reputation of being the #1 online bookstore. For Google Play Books, on the other hand, they have the accessibility, the integration with Google, and the use of a standard format which enables people to use other ebooks. So why the difference? Well, Kindle already had established relationships with publishers, and even they couldn't make it work perfectly for everybody involved. It's difficult with a subscription-based model. Google has until recently not been too involved with that, but that is now starting to change with the new Google Music subscription, YouTube TV and Red, and quite possibly going into subscription-based apps and books. The ebooks industry is not without competition. You still have Barnes & Noble, and you got newcomers like Script and Playster. Script will let you read 3 books and listen to an audiobook for $8.99 a month, whereas Playster will give you the same unlimited access as Kindle Unlimited for $9.95 a month, as well as offering music and TV. Alright, so where do we see it going from here with ebooks? Well, the prices for the subscription will probably come down as new suppliers are entering the market like Script and Playster. And books on Kindle are pretty cheap, so you would have to read quite a lot in order to make your money back as it is right now. On the other hand, Google will probably have to get into a subscription-based model as well, as it's already happening in other areas of their business.